Yeah, I'm sitting Cam over in Cleveland High School.
Oh, yeah.
Going to Cleveland, man.
Yeah.
Getting the fuck out.
They got a nice little guard over there.
Yeah, he gonna let him rock. Nigga like, yo,
fucking up to that guy.
You reference your son, he was like, shit, it's gonna be a lot
fucking up today.
ways for Cameron over here. Like, come on, let him rock. He got the name. He a big deal coming over here because I'm a coach him.
I told him I remember I seen him and said, maybe
Hey, tell Baron to hit me.
Yeah.
Stop fucking with this practice.
Yeah, listen. Talking about he want to go to Alameda and all this. I was like, nah, man, we gonna go play with a little guard.
What up, chat? What's up, everybody? Pedaling up.
Like, I can't allow you to play with him. He's a lefty guard to go to Alameda. They play with BTI. Dad on First Place Gym.
Oh, they still there?
Yeah.
We ready to do it? Let's get it.
They played together in Vegas. I can't. I gotta play with him.
He did a little guard in Cleveland. He played. He had a hell of a mid-range.
Yeah, I think he was right there playing the other day.
But he's a
I'm gonna be in the gym watching practice.
he get off of it.
I'm saying, man, the coach already had the conversation. I'm gonna be in the gym watching practice. You don't mind? He was like,
Agent Zero. Change the game. Put that respect on his name. Look, with the honor call for greatness, the chosen of few that carry the gift of genius, who do what they do, who possess finesse and blessed with desire, it's true. I'ma say it loud, none other than who? Some swear by Nikes, others love Adidas. Rappers be rocking crowds, I'd rather rock arenas. You may have a nice shop, you super set with the pill. Who made the zero famous? It's Gil. Homie fire, he wet, cold as the Pacific. Some dudes try to guard him, no need to be specific. He dazzled up the crowd as a wizard for years. Was 100% real, it's Gil. Gil. Eat him up, Gil. Eat him up, Gil. Eat him up, Gil. Eat him up, Gil.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa. We had a bigger studio audience on Tuesday. I'm just gonna point that out. People get lazy as the week goes on. Not clapping as hard, not bringing it. But we always gonna bring it.
Everybody's, we heading out. And we're going on the road, so.
We can't say just yet, just in case he cancel on us, but we gotta.
If he cancels, I'm whooping his ass.
We locked in. We gonna jump him. we gonna jump him.
But your dad get a pass because he a legend. All right. Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Joined as always with Gilbert Arenas. Gil, what you rocking today?
What do you mean? Some type of Yeezy. There's some type of Yeezy, I don't know.
Yeezy still keeping the Yeezy alive. Keep him alive.
We got Kenyon Martin back on it. Did y'all was on different sides yesterday?
yeah.
We keep it moving.
I just sit where you want to sit.
We just mix it up. We just mix it up. Summer vibes.
Yeah, this is your normal seat, so we got you back here.
It's just summer. I thought BJ was gonna be here though. I thought
out there cooking with Famous Love.
I thought he was gonna be here.
He's Steph.
He at Steph camp?
Yeah, Steph camp.
Steph didn't invite us.
No, he didn't.
Kind of shit you all said. Where the gentleman's cutting. We got Rasheed McCants as always.
Always.
T-shirt game always on point.
You know how we do. Yeah, it's my new book, man.
When's it dropping?
On my birthdays, 9/25. You know
Pre-order now, right?
Pre-order now, man. Get your book. You know what I'm saying?
We just got you on Twitter, so.
9/25, that's Virgo?
Libra.
Oh, you just jumped.
It's your life story, bro, or you just...
Nah, it's just survival guide, just some shit I wrote up when I was through that COVID shit.
You was in the pens?
Yeah, I was locked up. When I was locked up, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't let us out, so I was bored, and I was like, let me put some manifestation shit together on my spiritual journey shit, the whole crown shit, how to come up from this mentality, basically, you know what I'm saying? From a mentality of a nigga that don't want to be accountable, motherfuckers who, always blaming people, to motherfucker who take responsibility for their actions and shit, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Pre-orders available. You can go on Rasheed's IG page. You just joined Twitter too. We're gonna get them Twitter numbers up. Everybody in the chat.
I'm at three followers. I got 3 followers.
You got 3?
That's where you start. No,
You use my third. Use my third.
We follow back right away. Expedition.
I don't tweet.
Hey, you don't tweet? Get you in trouble.
No,
No, thank you.
Listen, I remember our lockout was 2010, right? And I'm on Twitter, and I'm like, oh shit, since the NBA don't control us, they can't find me.
You thought it was a lie? They lied.
I was reckless. I had every group that you can think of. LBG, special ed,
I said,
Special ed?
hey,
strippers, ugly strippers. Like, there was unions.
I said some shit. Listen, boy, all haters should catch full blown. Boy, listen, I was like, log out.
Twitter fingers.
Log out. No, thank you.
Yeah, they had to find me.
Listen.
NBA fined me $50,000 every time.
Listen,
how you finding me? I ain't even work for y'all.
It's not even a
That's like,
problem.
no, we gotta do something.
Yeah.
Damn.
See, I don't even listen, bro. I can't even log. I don't even know the password to it.
You got the ugly stripper union come after
It
you?
was ugly stripper union. Yeah, I said they all need to be in Kittles.
Damn, bro.
It was rough. I just came from Miami. You know, like
It's different.
It was Memorial Day weekend, and all the strippers from every other city was at King of Diamonds. And I was like, oh, they ugly. Oh, nah. There's some of y'all just shouldn't even be here. There shouldn't be no line. There should just be a dog kennel out this motherfucker. Just go in there and got fined.
Got fined.
Ain't nobody called town yet.
Man, where are the dog catchers at? Shit.
Without incriminating yourself, what's the wildest thing you ever did on Twitter? Was it the blind date live?
Blind date. I think I ruined two comedians' careers. Like, ever since that day, they ain't popped. Wow. Yes. I said, why don't you just take my jokes and go in here? I should write for you because you ain't funny.
Wow. That was
Yeah,
it.
I was ruining lives there.
Yeah.
I ain't there for that. I ain't there to ruin nobody's life. I'm just watching. I'm just
We
watching.
uplift
I was unfiltered. There was nothing. How you gonna? I got no job.
Got no job.
Yeah, they fined me off. I'm like, fuck this. I got a
Wait, lockout, you still getting fined?
I got fined, bruh. The lockout. Yeah, they was fining me. It's like
2011.
when you get on a team, we taking it out your check. Like, I don't want to play there.
That's fucked up.
I don't want to play. You gonna fine me? They said they had a special person just watching my Twitter feed. And I remember I wrote, I said, what kind of man you gotta be? How do you sleep at night telling your wife your job is to watch somebody's Twitter? How you getting pussy? Talking about, what's your job? Yeah, I watch Gilbert Arenas' Twitter. God damn.
He
I
probably
used to feel that way about the piss man.
Damn.
I used to feel that way about the piss man. Like, yo, how you live with yourself watching other men dicks? Man?
Come on, man. What you doing
Like,
for real?
like, what type of grown man sign up to watch? I'm saying you're a certified Peter gazer.
Man, get out of here. Get out of here.
Like, you just meat watching daily.
Get out of here,
You
bro.
just going from team to team meat watching.
Man, I got another appointment.
And
I
like,
gotta
it ain't
hurry
like
up.
they just stand there. Like, you got something there they want.
They want to look.
Hey, yo, chill.
Dude.
Hey, yo, chill.
Down, like, yeah, but that Twitter.
Hey, you know what's funny though? That person we do try to make feel little as much.
Yes,
Like, we try to make him feel as low as possible.
absolutely.
Just cause
Yeah.
we mad we gotta do the test, so we try to make him feel as low as
Yeah.
possible. Like,
Yeah.
yo, this is your job?
This is
Bro.
your job, dog.
I'm just watching dinglings all day. just dinglings, just city after city, just all year long. Just
Man,
knock. Can I see you?
Pull it out.
That's how I act with the TSA agents when they try to. I say, listen, man. You ain't got no other motherfucking assignment to do. You got the pat nigga that. Relax, my nigga. On.
We just piss people off for no reason.
So Cliff Robinson called me one day. Cliff was like, Kenya, what did you say to him? Tell him, don't be calling my motherfucking phone so early, man. Trying to watch my dick, man. Cliff said, can you please don't talk to the man that way? I was like, man.
That's when Cliff was at the NBA. Yeah. Them niggas used to be mad at us.
Cliff and Dirk, man, them cool as a mother.
Cliff and Dirk.
Cliff and Dirk was funny.
Dirk Minifield.
Cliff called me like, hey, man, you can't, please don't listen. What you say to him? You call, I guess the man was shaking on the phone. Like, yo,
That's when he was in the drug program. We got 3 fucking visits a month, nigga. Just leave me alone, nigga.
Come on, man. Just give me the box. Let me go up in here.
What?
God damn.
Yeah, come on.
Just let one nigga pee for all of us, nigga. Just, y'all, man, just all our pee, nigga. We all doing good.
That was the move at certain points back in the day. Then they got more elaborate.
No, I remember I had some teammates that had the peonaser.
Oh, yeah.
The
Resonator.
My man.
I had to check that where you walking around with just piss.
You
yes.
You just walking around with a bag of piss with the fake dingling.
Nigga with a fake nigga, yes.
Y'all.
Yes, I had one on my team.
This how I knew dudes talk a lot, right? I had dudes coming to Denver. We doing the game. Hey, you got some of them drinks, bro? Like I heard you got some drinks.
Nigga.
Shake.
Listen, I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
How do you know me for one? And why are you asking me for this? Who told you this?
Yeah.
During the game.
You was listen,
Yeah.
that's how I got I learned how to get the drink. Cause it was like we left Denver one time and niggas Tricky Davis.
Yeah.
We in Denver, he knew all the spots in Denver. And I remember one night we had party with you and your homies at one of the spots. But after that we went to the game that next day and Tricky had a motherfucking whole little drink. I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's like, oh, yeah, you gotta take this. I said, where you? He said, oh, yeah, Kmart. Kmart. So they whole team was like, whole team.
But the thing is, so I only did like use the drinks in the preseason, like to clean my system out. Like during the season, like I was one of the dudes who, like people used to wonder, like this dude's so mentally strong, because I'm go all summer. And Labor Day was my last, I just stopped, right? And I need to clean my system out because they can come in training camp. We don't know when they come.
Right.
So I'm cleaning my system out before the season because I didn't smoke during the season at all. Like once the ball was going, like I stopped. Because I know me, like once the broke stove, once you crank that train up, it's going down here with no brakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know me, so I didn't smoke during the season. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have instead of taking anti-inflammatories and shit all the time, but that's another story. But yeah, them dudes coming like doing because the company was in Colorado.
Yep. That's why he had the plug. He was the plug.
Yeah, dudes coming in there asking me for drinks to clean their piss. I'm like, nigga, who are you?
Nigga,
Why do you? How I don't know you like that to give you nothing, bruh. Like I'll give to somebody else. They might can supply you, but I don't know you, dog. You ain't finna go tell nobody I gave you shit.
The Shake kept many careers alive, college. Because y'all know tournament, you failed, you were suspended for a year.
Oh, yeah.
Circumventing.
Y'all was drugged? Oh, that's
funny. I smoked my whole third year. I smoked every fucking day.
I didn't smoke in college.
I did.
I didn't smoke till after I got drafted. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a millionaire when I first started smoking. But listen, man, so you growing up, you hear somebody smoking dope, right? You think they smoking crack or something, right? They popped the drug test on us at Cincinnati, right? And a few dudes on the team, like 6, 7 dudes failed the test. Hugs is livid, right? So he called a team meeting. He come to that motherfucker, you motherfuckers want to smoke dope? I'm like, which one of you motherfuckers smoking crack, man? That's automatically where my brain go. Because I'm from the hood, you hear smoking dope, you dipping cigarettes, you crack, you doing something that you... He said, y'all motherfuckers want to smoke dope? I was like, who in here smoking crack, man?
Man, somebody in here crackheaded. Crack-ish. Crack-ish, nigga. You ain't a crackhead.
Oh, man.
Speaking of crack, here's what's cracking today.
Speaking of crack.
Steph Curry goes deep on what it takes to be a winner. Ty Lue sent a message to the Clippers dynamic duo, but will Kawhi and PG deliver on it this season? And do coaches get too much credit for a team's success? But before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Tell you the same shit every day. You gotta listen. Go ahead, download the app, use promo code Gilbert.
It kind of startled me.
It's different dogs every day.
Get that shit out.
Sometimes it's a pit bull. We're gonna hit the Chihuahua at some point, saving for the season. But if you haven't done so already, go ahead, download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GilsArena. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. Also, we do mostly fans. Let's run the graphic. Cha-ching! There it is. Look at these nice-ass graphics. We're a rich show. We do mostly fans at the end of the show, but we got a special deal going on with you now. Underdog Fantasy is blessing y'all. If you drop a good Mostly Fans question with your Underdog username, they will put $50 extra into your account that you can go ahead and get moving with the pick'ems, best ball, all the other stuff they got cracking. So help us help you. Ask a good question. And they've been good the past couple of days, so y'all been getting that bread. Let us know if they don't give you the bread, though, because we'll figure it out. There's a white man somewhere up the totem pole that we got to connect with. That'll sort it all out for us. And if you can't watch the show live with us, go ahead and get it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast from. I saw something the other day, I don't know if it was true or not, we were like top 5 basketball podcasts at one point. Then I refreshed and we disappeared, so I don't know.
Damn.
No.
That fast?
It was
Lazy.
It was your computer.
It was the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it was the
It was the
Wi-Fi.
janky Wi-Fi. Unmarked
Wi-Fi.
cars in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But let's get into it. So the proverbial legend that is Rasheed Wallace was on his podcast. It's called That's What She Says, presented by Underdog Fantasy, whoop whoop.
Oh.
And he told a great story about a special gift he got for his teammates after the Pistons won the championship in 2004.
Fuck that shit.
So I ordered these, I would say probably about 2 weeks after we won the title.
Okay.
And they came about a month and a half later. I ordered one for everybody, like, our GM, assistant GM, trainers, couple of the media guys, and of course the team. And so it was all in all, I think it was about like 40-something belts. And so they came throughout the summer, and I just sat on them. I just went into the locker room, and guys went. I hid the belts. Guys went through their thing, their whole routine, go out the shoe, get taped, this and that. So after LB did his little meeting and everything, I was like, yo, I got something for y'all. I was like, Jerry, I need your help. I was like, I got something for y'all, man, that we can go out there with. And man, we rolled out these bins, and I passed everybody their box, and they opened this, and it was the championship belts. Like, oh,
Sick.
man. It was, hey, you should have seen the jubilation on everyone's face in that locker room, yo.
So that's a major flex to be able to wear your finals jersey with the championship belt. Came before the Clips, you said fuck that team?
Yeah, fuck that championship.
Beef forever?
Beef.
We should be beefing with him too, because he was supposed to be every Thursday.
Yeah.
And he not pulling up.
But yeah, no. See, they went in, they stacked the deck. Listen, let's call it spade a spade. I was giving them boys fucking hell in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? That's why they went and got Sheed. They didn't have enough. God damn it, call it what it is. They didn't have enough.
That was a sweep.
We just swept them boys the year before, man. They went and got, I played against Sheed his only game in Atlanta when he got traded to Atlanta, played one game. One game. Yeah. I played against him that game in Atlanta, and then he went to Detroit. Yeah, man, they stacked them. Yeah, they had to. Trust me.
They had to.
They had to.
They didn't have Chauncey then.
Yeah,
Chauncey was on that team.
Big Shot made a shot. No, listen, we up. He made a shot from like 3/4 court to go in overtime.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
I fouled out.
They was like, what, they was like 13 and 15 or 15 and 15 when they made that trade, huh?
Something, whatever. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, they
record,
needed that trade when they made it.
But whatever it was, they needed help. They'll tell you. Go ask Ben, all of them, Corliss, him, all of them. Yep. You go ask them. Yeah, giving them.
Was that what Cliff was the 4?
Yep. All of them.
Cliff, Corliss.
Hell.
What was the other big?
First 3 games of the series, I get a dunk off the tip. Trying to step in and listen, man. This motherfucker get a dunk today, man. We're gonna have a problem. Off the tip. No, this how the game finna go. Let's go. Right up in this.
This how the game finna go. Off the tip.
Off the tip. Turn around and go out the first person I see.
Yeah, what's up? March Madness shit, nigga.
March Madness, for real.
But we got to point out, too, just a few short weeks after she gave out those belts, it was the Malice in the Palace. So don't know if there's any correlation, whatever it may be. But, yeah, what's the best gift a teammate gave you?
The ball. Shit, that's all.
You didn't even think about that shit. You said that shit off the cuff, nigga. The ball, nigga. The ball,
check.
Nigga. Yeah, thank you.
All right, here you go, Gil.
It's the best thing you
all I
can give me.
needed. That ball gave me millions.
So in a way, it was like giving you millions of dollars when they gave you that.
Oh, shit, this boy, man.
I can't beat that. Don't ask me that question. That's the best answer.
Hey, are we gonna go to you next. What's the best gift?
That's the best answer I've ever heard. I
don't know if you can top that.
You can't top that, nigga.
Team ain't never gave me shit, man.
They never gave me a goddamn thing.
To be honest with you.
Niggas didn't want to pass the ball either, so it's like, goddamn, nigga.
Hey, listen, no, for real. Motherfucker, yeah, I ain't
do like Secret Santa, what is that, White Elf?
Yeah, we did that shit. Motherfuckers complained and shit, and I wanted to fight everybody.
Man.
The Secret Santa shit?
Yeah, I gave motherfuckers, this when iPods first came out. I go and get everybody joined, got the joint loaded up with the music, all that on it for everybody. Somebody had the audacity to complain.
Immediately.
Went to the meeting, said something like, man, I went and who the fuck said it? Nigga, slap all y'all, man. Like,
anonymously complained about the free.
Yeah, we doing this, we ain't no team or something. Man, who said it?
Get my shit back.
You know, I found out eventually who said it, but boy, people don't do nothing to him, please. Please. Yeah, they
every day. One day.
They just try to talk me off the ledge so much in Denver, dog. Can't just please let him just don't do nothing, please.
So let's ask the other side. I feel like y'all, good dude. You said you gave the iPods. What's the best gift you got a teammate?
The best gift? It wasn't a gift. It can go either way. He got engaged and then it broke off and he was stuck with the ring. So I bought the ring from him. And then I sold the ring for cheaper. So I ended up losing. So he bought the ring for 60. I sold it back, got 40. So.
Oh, you're a nice guy.
So I gave him 20 grand, basically.
Damn, with heartbreak?
Yeah.
I gotta say, probably the work. Gave my teammates some work.
That's a good ass present. A good work. Nah, for real.
Some good work.
Some good work. Loyal. Don't call you out.
Yeah. Pass her right on off.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. That's a good shit.
Hey, man, the man was, looking kind of thirsty, man. I'm like, my nigga, you okay, bro? You sure? Look, you know what? I know what you want. I know what you want.
No,
hey, baby, listen. Go ahead and sit over there next to that nigga over there.
Man, listen, that's a good ass present. That's a good ass present.
I'm a good teammate, man.
Good one. Come on, a good one? They ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna speak. They just gonna be in the room.
Motherfuckers done married to work. They done married to work now. Motherfuckers done married to work now.
They married to work.
They married to work. It'd be like, yo.
And then start talking to you.
Nigga.
What?
Nigga.
He told her this. I don't want you to be a nigga friend.
Don't talk to him. Don't even. Nigga, I passed you to work. Nigga, what you doing?
I gave you the lobby. You just go.
You not my friend.
How? It's like,
she did the move on you. She did the move on you. She did the move. I told you about the move. It was good work, nigga. It's good work. I told you it was good work.
Yeah.
Then if we have a show Tuesday, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
But they don't know what the work means.
They don't know what the work.
Some people in the chat are very.
They think they watch Paul Pierce. You need more work.
You know what the work? They got a site. They got a site where you can get the work. You can get some work.
So I think I didn't got a couple dudes some jobs, so I didn't. I got.
That's the gift.
Yeah, on the team.
No, on the team.
No,
Yeah, I got a couple dudes some jobs, like put some money.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, we was in Denver.
You're right.
Yeah, we was in Denver. Yeah, I got.
Avi Story. But he earned his spot though. So, training camp, how they already have the prefix and shit. So in training camp, shit, man, he was at least top 7, right? Worked hard, did his thing, hustled, and he got cut. So I went, wait, hold on. How'd he get cut? And coach was like, oh yeah, we need, no. We need the best player who is in camp, right? If we're gonna talk about players in camp, he's top 7. So how is he getting cut? I don't give a fuck what you think we need. We need a dude who's gonna do what he did. Bring it, play hard, hustle. Like, come on, Eddie, we talk about, fairness. We talk about bringing hard. This one dude you ain't never got to say that to.
Right.
He's like, called him back, boom.
Got him on the team.
Yeah, bro, I think for 2 years with us.
That's fire.
So speaking of work, so what if your teammates got the ball, got to work, and the work want to get traded, but
listen,
Trade request coming in?
on site.
Is there a trade deadline?
Some dude.
After February, no, you got to.
Oh, yeah, they don't want to let the work go.
Pass the ball, man.
Pass the work. Man, I learned early, though, like my nigga Rip Hamilton, before he was, married and all that shit.
Can't call him.
Certain niggas had work that was like immaculate work.
Call
T
names.
Lou used to have some immaculate.
Oh, don't call names.
I got to, because these niggas is, this is before the time. This is remember the time. This is before. These were before. These niggas was playboys. You know what I'm saying? These niggas that had to work, nigga. And so I'm like, hey man, I appreciate the work, passing the work. I'm a young fella, this 20-some years ago. So I learned how to pass the work without attaching yourself to the work. Don't attach yourself to the work, nigga. The work is the work. They here to work, nigga. Let them work. Let them work, nigga.
Oh, man. Yeah.
NBA, listen, that's a whole nother segment of just NBA stories.
Shit, like, the shit I used to hear that they used to hear like, shit, they be waiting in the lobby. Early on my rookie year, I get, shit, where they at?
Where they at? That's the first thing we all did. Where they at? What lobby?
Nobody in this lobby, man.
We in the wrong lobby.
Nobody in the lobby.
We in the wrong lobby. Where they
Nobody.
The first time I seen it like come into like true, my rookie year, like All-Star Weekend was in DC.
Yeah.
And that whole, like, people had literally said they had bust people in, bruh. I was like, they were literally in the lobby. Listen, I was like, oh my. Let me get my ass to my room, man.
Oh, my.
Not usually in the lobby, it's just someone else's girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just waiting
at the bar. Yeah, ain't nobody just at the bar. 6 random chicks waiting on you to come down there to get a drink.
I was hot when I got to the NBA.
What? That's
like, what is lava? Shit, nobody's sitting looking for me, man.
Not at all.
Hey, we got to give some advice to these young fellas, though.
We're here.
Don't leave your work unattended.
Niggas.
Do not ever
They
leave
gonna get towed away?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of snipers out here, and they got they wandering eyes and looking. Never leave your work.
We used to call them work thieves back in the day. Like, you turn your head.
That's why you need good work. That's why it's good work.
The nigga thief.
She done already passed the test.
She already passed the test.
She was left around millions.
Man.
My little 200,000, she ain't worried about that.
Boy, that nigga, man, P. Pierce, man, I'll never forget this story. This nigga, Al Jefferson, then was telling us.
Another one.
when we in
That's the statute of limitations.
No, man, look, we chilling in Minnesota, and he's like, man, we got stories about how niggas used to walk in the room, and like, man, we had to work in there and come in the room and say, which one of y'all bitches want to fuck with a 200 million a year nigga?
I know who that is. I know who I know who that's.
I'm like, yo. I said, what kind of, like, you can't beat that. He said, like, two of the work got up. I'm like, I'm gonna go with him.
Can't ever fault the work for being knowledgeable.
Hey, man, listen. It's one of them things where when you know the work, you got the work. It's the NBA, man. It's a brotherhood, man. These niggas ain't exempt for throwing the names out there. Y'all niggas, you secure, right? You niggas, you tough. You tough, right? You tough.
There'll be no chill after dark.
You tough.
And we do have some no chill after. We are in negotiations with Underdog Fantasy. We got some no chill after darks that'll be coming soon. A little bit more, NC-17?
NC-17.
You're going to have to be 21 for that.
Yeah,
21? Oh, yeah.
You gotta ask your mom. You got a permission slip.
Have some of the old work in here tell they war stories.
Man.
No, that'd be funny though.
But ain't that basketball wives?
No.
No, they think they wives, not realizing, come on.
That they the work. Damn.
Come on, y'all. Like, you be looking at the TV like, it's a damn shame.
I know
You
watch.
You.
I knew the work.
You.
I knew you.
It's a small community, very tight knit.
Hey, I don't know what y'all scared of. Shit, it's YouTube, man. Fuck this dumb shit.
It's YouTube on a Thursday, middle of the summer. We appreciate you, everybody who's locked in with us. We know y'all ain't got shit to do either. Now, we can make up shit to talk about, but we're going to talk about some real life. Hope you can learn to apply this to your regular life. All right?
If you some work, you some work, goddammit.
Be
I'm some
proud.
work. I used to be the work. This is me. Hey, bitch, what's up? I'm working too. What's up? What you need?
Work. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my goodness. All right. But let's move on.
Please.
I know the chat is entertained and interested,
Please.
They want to know more about the work.
No.
Nigga. How do I sign up?
but if you have work-related questions, drop them into the Mostly fans. We will ask them at the end of the show.
Work-related questions, nigga. That's hilarious.
If you or someone you know is a work thief, it's time to come clean, get right with God.
Stealing the work.
Don't be stingy. Don't be a work stealer. It's like a potluck. You come to the potluck, you got to bring some shit. Don't just show up and eat everything. You can't just eat everything.
Scared to steal
People
shit.
do that shit.
For real, bro.
You need to bring shit.
Who you bring? You just showed up by yourself?
You need to bring utensils.
Can't have my work.
But let's move this, talk about some serious shit. So, as serious as we can. Steph Curry did an interview with Marcus Thompson of The Athletic recently to talk about the sacrifices that come with being on a winning team. So, I'm going to read the quotes for you guys. I don't really have a Steph voice, so I'm going to read them normal. The biggest thing is look at teams that have won. You realize that there is a certain way about how you show up on a nightly basis. Everybody's important. Everybody is valuable. It's not going to look pretty for the majority of the year for some guys. Some are going to be in and out of the rotation. Guys are going to be asked to do things they may not all the way vibe with, how they see themselves. You've got your core that's going to figure out how to stay at a certain level. All those things are about winning. We had a lot of narratives around the team that have been a little bit distracted to that, but that's all it is. It's not about anything other than winning. Oh, look at these nice graphic bars and shit. It's a lot of words on that motherfucker. It's a lot of words on there. But, so first question I ask y'all, how difficult is it to control egos in an NBA locker room?
I mean, I went to the finals twice, so you would know.
Yeah. I don't think it's personally. I don't think it's difficult if you know the group, if you know your locker room, if you know the guys who you going into battle with. Yeah, I don't. And it's like a lot of things, man. It's self-evaluating, man. Like we was talking about before the show, man. It's self-evaluating. Just looking in the mirror, man. Like realize what's important. Like, you're absolutely correct. It ain't gonna always be pretty. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna always go some guy's way. But when your number call, you got to be ready. And knowing that, and not letting shit. Why he playing? I should be playing creep in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But just being ready when the time is called. But just I'm a firm believer in what Bill Belichick always preach. Do your job. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do their job, and it's easy for your ego to be, you know what I'm saying, checked if you're doing your job. Like it's that plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to be something you're not, just come in and do your job, man. And I think if you do that, then your ego is checked at the door. You know what I'm saying?
So obviously Warriors had that situation with Jordan Poole last year, one of their more major distractions. But just looking at it from Poole's standpoint, you signed that contract, you're making $30+ million a year now.
Yeah.
Obviously you're gonna feel a certain way about yourself walking back into that locker room. So did you ever have to deal with guys who, weren't making a lot of bread? And Gil, you could probably speak to this too. Yeah. First couple years not making a lot of bread, now you sign that big deal. Of course, y'all give me the money. I think I'm that level of player now.
Yeah, but let me just piggyback. I'll let you speak. But let's piggyback on I guess we made it to the finals. So we had 3 guys averaging basically 17, like 16 and some change. You know what I'm saying? We knew J Kidd was the name and he was making all the money, but he didn't have no ego. So it was about winning. You know what I'm saying? We all showed up and we played hard as hell all the time. You know what I'm saying? And his ego was checked at the door. So it was easy for me going. I'm in my second year. RJ a rookie. Kerry been around, but he coming off injury, so it's easy to have, you know what I'm saying, in our situation, ego checked at the door, you know what I'm saying? We make it to the West Conference Finals with the Nuggets. It's easy to get that far if we, you know what I'm saying? Because we had guys that knew what their role was and what was important, and you show up and do your job, you know what I'm saying? But, to you.
Yeah, I mean, I was a rookie second-year player in Washington. I mean, in Golden State, and Antoine was the man, right? 2 years later, I'm in Washington. He's getting traded there. So you would have thought that, like, there was going to be this tussle. And it was like, nah. But at the end of the day, you're the captain, Twan. I'm just the face. It ain't no, you know what I mean? So I'm still listening to whatever you command, but I'm going to do my thing. So it was easier for me. But when it comes to personalities, it's if you understand everyone's personality and you're paying attention to the personality to see what makes them tick, how they move, and you just let them do them, on the court becomes easier. Right? It's usually like in a locker room, like, certain people gonna do shit that it might not vibe with you, but it helps them vibe. Like I know when like some dudes had to go to the club the night before. That was their thing. Right? Like I can't sit there like, oh, y'all but damn, man, we played it. That's his thing. If I need him to play well, he need to do his thing. Mm-hmm. So there's things that you let slide for that person to really, like function inside of this atmosphere. So it's really just understanding people.
I say like Minnesota, there was this dynamic. 04, KG and them made it to the Western Conference? Mm-hmm. This when he had Sam and Spree. Mm-hmm. So when they didn't re-up, he was upset because they had their egos checked at the door. He really fuck with them niggas and they really fuck with him. So it kind of demoralized him when they had to leave, but he still had Wally, right? This was a funny ass story because this is when I first seen egos clash. That's why Wally got traded. His ticket was, taking the ball into his hands, fourth quarters, and always wanted to take the last shot, but Ticket wasn't the last shot taker, right? So he was always depending on Spree or Sam to do that. So when he lost that, Wally felt like he was next up. And Ticket was like, man, fuck you, nigga. Straight up, fuck you, nigga. So we came in the locker room one time, and Wally chose to voice his opinion. This time. And he said, Ticket, you ain't the only one that can shoot. I can shoot too. Like, we need to spread the ball out. We need to. And Ticket stood up, man. This was like one of them times where he was like, I'm about to fuck you up type shit. Mm-hmm. But this was Rex Chapman was one of our like special guys in the front office, and he kind of demoralized the shit. But we could see that the egos was Wally wanted the ball in crunch time to take off that pressure, and Ticket didn't fucking allow that. So then we ended up bringing in Ricky Davis, Mark Blunt, and Marcus Banks for Wally. Ticket thought that was gonna be better. Ricky Davis was the nigga that partied. He needed to go do his thing, and Ticket wasn't that dude that was like reliable on niggas like that. So they clashed, and it was like egos at the door, not gonna work. And that ultimately led to Ticket going to Boston and getting that trade because he couldn't replace that Sam and Spree dynamic where he could trust them and they ain't have to worry about, what are you doing outside the court? You ain't jealous of me getting all the touches. And you seen the dynamic, and it's like he went and won. But I just wish that the egos were checked at the door, so then I would have had a goddamn chance to make more of that playoff push, or you get closer to that shit.
So as an organization, I'm just checking here. I don't think that Timberwolves didn't make the playoffs again after that 04 season till 2017.
2017, bro.
But as an organization, how much is that on them to put the right roster together of guys that they know actually rock with each other? Like, obviously you want to listen to your star player and take their opinion, but we need to surround you with the guys that we know can be successful.
I mean,
that ain't something that an organization can really foresee. You don't know who's gonna mesh who,
right. But
who's
vibing. But once you see that it's not working, like, all right.
But that's just players themselves, right? If a player decides he don't want to mesh with this player, he don't like his views, he don't like how he plays, that's just that, right? There's like certain coaches have the respect to control a locker room. Other than that, the locker room is controlled by the locker room itself, right? You have the leader in the locker room, right, who might not even be the best player, right? But you have someone that basically lets the law down. There's rules, there's understanding, but that comes from within the team, right? So, you can, you can draw up a play for a dude. Coach can draw up, this is what I want to get the shot for. And somebody be like, nah.
Nah, we're not doing that.
I don't give a fuck how much he makes. 13, 14 million a year? No. Run that over here. Right, and that happened before. Like, there was a point when I was, I'm 300,000. And I had to prove a point that I was the gamer in Golden State. Like, y'all think y'all can win? All right, then y'all go shoot. We'll see. Let me know when y'all need my help again. And I'm pulling. New York Knicks, we playing at home, and niggas complaining about the ball. So I'm like, I ain't shooting in. All right, cool.
Bet.
I'm second rounder. They complaining, just passing. And then timeout came, like 3-4 minutes left. All right, Gil, we got it. Go, do you. All right, one more flat. Screen one, get over here. First, dead ass serious. But that's something that has to be manufactured through the team. You have to earn certain things, right? And that's just a locker room. Right? There's just certain personalities you do need in a locker room because they set the tone for just everybody. Like, I wish I had him in the locker room, because half the shit I was doing, and he'd get that look like, all right, I don't want my ass whipped today. Mm-hmm. All right, man, I'm passing the ball.
What is we doing? Right. What is we doing tonight?
All right, 5 down. Give it to him.
Give it to him. Give it to him, man.
I'm just to say something, guys. I'm not gonna sit in the locker room and watch certain shit and let certain shit happen. And, like, we lost a regular season game, and new dude new to the team, he in the motherfucking shower singing. We just lost. It's a regular season game. I guess he didn't know. Like, he ain't had no idea how I am about winning and losing. So I go in there, hey, your problem, dude. Hey, listen, man. Last time, warning. We don't do that around here, man. Like, winning means something. My bad.
Was it a good song?
I don't give a
fuck what it was.
What it was. You could have been singing Kumbaya. You could have been praising the Lord in there. I don't know. You just lost. Regular could have been game 3. Listen, it could have been the 3rd game of the season. Listen, bro. We don't, nah.
So let's talk about these Warriors a little bit. You talk about a guy like Draymond, everything he's meant to that franchise, obviously been instrumental in winning those 4 championships, but you also got to talk about the other side. Obviously, KD had the story that came out about that Clippers game when he took the ball and how KD was kind of off the team, or not, just kind of like mentally checked out after him and Draymond got into it. You got the Poole situation, obviously Draymond re-up. So the Warriors made their choice picking Draymond over Poole. But at what point do they need to start looking at it and saying, we need to start focusing on our long-term future? Or do you just keep riding with this big 3 squad? 4 chips, keep it rolling?
Hey.
No, dead ass. I mean, he got 4.
That's what I'm saying.
His personality, what he brung, got 4 rings. This is what you gonna say, right? No matter what you say, right? The technicals, 16 technicals, the getting kicked out of the games, that's what he get to do. 2?
Give him 2 championships. Because KD got the...
Man.
That's still?
If it's 2, I'm going to give him 2.
Warriors fans watching.
Hey.
I'm going to give him 2.
But he's still there.
But
that's what gave him...
2 with Draymond out there, bro. Let's be honest, dog. Fuck.
We can do without Draymond those last 2.
You can't.
Because KD, you know, he can do what he can do. Well, my point is...
No, you can't. You can't win without...
My point is, his confidence
you can't win
from the
without
first 2 allowed
him
him to say the shit to KD, to do the shit to Jordan Poole, because that's what winning does. When you win and you solidify yourself as a winner, it's like, nigga, I can say that.
One was with...
Yeah, no, you got the first one, 2015.
Oh, yeah. So it's just 1.
Blew a 3-1.
No, he got 2, because the last one.
But no, I'm saying, so he had 1 when KD came in, and KD won those
1
2.
without him. So yeah, he got himself 2 where, he didn't have to depend on the sniper. But like I'm saying, it's just one of them things where he has to be accountable for the things that he does, and front office got to hold him accountable as well. And even the CP3 shit that's recently bubbled over, now you got to deal with a new teammate that you didn't like, and it's like, what's gonna happen throughout the dynamic? You know what I'm saying? Like, Draymond is like a firecracker that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you like that motherfucker, it might not go off. Sometimes it's like that motherfucker that's going
I'm saying you got to take the good with them.
Trying to go get number 5, man.
Hey, you know what the funny part is? If he don't have no championships, the narrative be he's a horrible locker room guy.
Absolutely. It's a horrible fucking team, man.
That's why I said the championships matter.
But-
No, but what I'm saying is that's how we,
That's
a guy who has that type of passion in a sport, if it doesn't turn to winning, we say it's a bad locker room guy. Look at Jimmy Butler.
Yep.
He's been a bad locker room guy until he gets to Miami.
Yep.
Now he's a winner. Right? Because if this winner is in a situation where he's not winning,
Looks bad.
he's gonna voice his
Absolutely.
he's gonna voice his disappointment.
Absolutely.
And when you have a whole bunch of losers with you, those losers overtake.
Absolutely.
We don't like him.
Yeah.
It's bad. We gotta get rid of him. Now
Too
you
much
got
pressure.
Yep.
Too
Too
much
much pressure to
Kobe. It's the same shit about Kobe.
It's you against them.
I mean,
them last years.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a horrible locker room guy.
Horrible locker room guy. No, fucking, this shit, losing shit sucks.
I don't even want to talk to y'all niggas.
I'm saying, I don't want to be around y'all. This shit sucks.
Take my goddamn shoe.
Yeah.
You know how everybody go back to the Jordan clip in The Last Dance when he had to reflect on who he was, right? And he actually started tearing up. Remember that? When he was like,
You want to play that way?
if you don't want to play that way and he's, you don't have to, like you can see that now that he's not competitive, he's reflecting on the things he did to be a winner. And assholes win.
I'm a firm believer in this, and I tell this to everybody, and I say it to my kids, and I say it to other people. Man, when it comes to sports, put your feelings in your pocket, man. Hey, put your feelings in your pocket, man. I don't care about them. Because I hurt them. Like, when it comes to this and winning, I might say some shit in the moment when we on that bench, bruh. When we in the moment, I might say something that's gonna hurt your feelings, dog. And that's just what it is, man. Like, I'm competitive. Them people competitive, and that's what people take from it. Oh, here we go again. No, they can't be around this guy's. Ooh, tough to, man, listen, how can we deal with, please, can somebody please talk to him? Like,
But that's the sad thing. That's the sad thing. They're so used to, out of 13, you might have 2 dudes that have that passion. Shit, if you're lucky, you got 1, right? That's the one no one likes, unless you're on a winning team.
Yes.
So like when you think about like somebody like Rasheed Wallace, right? His whole career getting all them texts. He's in Detroit. The least tech year, because he got winning that's helping mask that. The frustration's gone, right? And it's just like when I look at
then
people,
you got Big Shot over there. That's yeah.
Leadership is lonely, man.
Yeah.
Leadership is one of those things where, heavy is the head that wears the crown. It's a guy, that's gonna hold not only himself accountable, but everybody else around him, even the coach. Coach say some stupid shit in the huddle. It's like, Coach, man, come on, man, clear that up. You know what I'm saying? The film guy fuck up some shit in the film. You gotta be able to correct everybody, but correct yourself first. Because that's the number one thing with leadership is, are you doing what you're telling everyone else to do? Right? Are you dropping on that rotation? Are you fucking up the rotation? Are you doing certain things and holding yourself accountable? But I think that's the number one thing is the leadership is a lonely, lonely, lonely road. And you got to be strong enough to be able to navigate who you can talk to, who you can push, and get the best results out of that, right? Because if you pushing the wrong guy who is going to push back, you're not reading the room. Because this guy's just going to create a conflict within the team because you're trying to push him, but he don't want to be pushed. So then it ain't like you got to give up on him, but it's like the Kobe Mike approach where I'm leading now by example. I don't want to fight your ass every day. So what I'm going to do is just show you what I do, and you can either jump on board or not, nigga.
So we got that Jordan Last Dance quote you were talking about, Gil. He basically said, when people see this, they're going to say, well, he wasn't really a nice guy. He may have been a tyrant. Well, that's you because you never won anything. I wanted to win, but I wanted them to win to be a part of that as well. Look, I don't have to do this. I'm only doing it because it is who I am. That's how I played the game. That was my mentality. And then obviously the best part, if you don't want to play that way, then don't play that way. Break.
Yeah. Wow, I mean, that was powerful, man. Like, you got to really,
shit.
like, when we talking about the elite of the elite, the winners of the winners, if you start asking teammates, right, nobody's going to be like, yeah, we was doing this, we was having so, but there ain't no fucking fun with those dudes, man.
Nah.
There ain't no fun. You don't start seeing their personality until after they're done.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kobe, when he's done and he's retired, he's coaching girls. He's like, hey, Kobe, like that. This motherfucker would say shit to a motherfucker during the season.
At all.
Right? And I mean, like these guys, once they're done, is when you see, oh, okay.
He's a person.
He's a person. When they playing, they ain't no fucking person, man. They're fucking robot.
Motherfucking robot.
Fucking tyrant.
Machine out this bitch.
And that's what AI was saying about Couldve. He didn't know if Couldve liked him throughout his whole career. He's like, I thought the nigga hated me till after he passed, and I realized that he really looked up to me like I looked up to him, and I wish I'd have had a more relationship with the guy, because we hold that character. When you in character and this kill mode, I don't care who you is on the other side. You might be my homie, you might have just partied last night, but bro, I'm about to tear your throat out. You better have the same mentality I got, because I ain't helping you up when I knock you down.
Yep.
That's what I love about competitiveness, which is not as much anymore. But when you going against somebody that you know is good, you know a nigga can cut your throat just like you want to cut theirs, man, that's what really make it interesting. Like, yeah, man, I'm playing against Gil and Kenyon on the same team. Oh, it's gonna be a tough night. But I'm about to try to kill these niggas.
So, I mean, we talk about MJ reflecting in that Last Dance clip. And a question for all y'all, when y'all reflect back on your career, there are moments or situations or things you wish you would have done differently to be able to win a championship?
With my teams, we wasn't old enough yet, right? We were still getting snippets, trying to learn, trying to figure out what was what, right? We didn't have that real veteran group. By the time I got hurt, now I'm 27, 28, I'm not the same player I was. I'm not who I am. I have no real, influence. I'm still trying to get my career back and trying to get, everything going back. So we were just young. I didn't, first round, second round, that was it. I really only played in 2 playoff series. My first year, 04, 05, and then 05, 06. Mm-hmm. That was it. That was really it for me.
I feel like people will look at that and be like, oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, and not really understand how difficult it is even to make the playoffs. Everybody, we live in this ring culture we talked about earlier this week, but even getting to the postseason, just how difficult that can be and what that means. But Cameron, when you look back on your career, do you have any, things you reflect back on, like, damn, I wish I would have done this differently or that differently?
Yeah, yes and no. You know what I'm saying? Because, I always played the game a certain way. But yeah, I let situation in Denver, how I felt about the coach getting in the way of the way I worked on my game. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to be in that motherfucker. I didn't want to be around. It was like win. So yeah, for me to let that interfere a few years. Mm-hmm. Like for me not to put the effort in working on my game, because I'm working to please him, I don't fuck him. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't about him ultimately, you know what I'm saying? And then when we had an assistant that was like instrumental, like it ain't about him, you need to do this, you need to. And those years were like, it was cool, but probably that, you know what I'm saying?
Did he challenge, was it him challenging you and then you like saying I ain't about to do this shit for him?
Nah. It was just, I didn't want to be in Denver, bro. Like, I did not want to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Was it his energy?
Yeah, I didn't want to be around dude, man.
Yeah.
Like, much as I love my teammates,
Yeah.
like, I just didn't want to be around dude. You know what I'm saying? And I did everything in my power to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? I did. Like, I did. When I say everything in my power to get out of there, I did everything in my power to get out of there, but it just didn't.
Was that despite the success y'all was having, like during the runs?
Because it's, like I just, I'm gonna show up and do my job, dog. You know what I'm saying? No matter how I feel about him, I'm gonna show up because I'm a competitor and I got a job to do. So I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna play hard, no matter what. Because it's about winning. Once I lace them up, like I told you earlier in the week, once I lace them up, man, it's time to go. Ain't no off switch. So they knew that. Well, we can't trade him, or he can't get out of there then, but we know he gonna show up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they betted on that. They counted on that night in, night out. So, but yeah, I let that affect how it worked.
So as far as the teammates, like, you know, we all can be in the locker room and know a certain nigga don't fuck with the coach and all that. That everybody know, like, you wasn't rocking with him, and everybody just kind of filled in.
Yeah, they knew.
Little slots.
Like everybody knew. Like, it wasn't a secret.
He said the city knew.
City knew.
I'm saying,
Nobody fuck you, no.
It wasn't a secret that I didn't, because it didn't start off that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude came in, we were winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with him. We had a somewhat of report, and I just started seeing over time just the shit that I didn't like about him, and he's saying certain side shit, and just over time. And I just.
Did you guys have any private conversations?
No, we never had conversations.
Okay. Do you feel like things might have been different if y'all were able to sit down?
Probably early on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But also I understand it gets to a point where it's just like.
Yeah, but that, like we talked earlier, like that's getting to know your guys, you know what I'm saying? Come in and don't walk through the locker room and act like 15 guys ain't sitting in here.
Right.
Like you're not you're not better than nothing. And I'm the guy like, so you ain't gonna fucking speak?
Yeah. For sure.
I'm saying? Like, I'm that guy. Like, you ain't better than nobody in here, dog.
Yep.
Or I'm not gonna let you treat this person that way or talk to this person that way.
Right.
Like, what do you mean? We're not going for none of that, man. And then I started just see the characteristics of the person that I did not like.
They hate
you know
that
what I'm saying? And when I get to that point, I call you out on everything. You can do no right in my eyes.
100%.
I'm saying? I don't care what you do, what you say. Once I put you in this place over here, you can do no right. And everything that you do that I deem that's not accurate around, straight up and down 100, I'm gonna call you out. You know what I'm saying? And it was not one day exempt from that. Like, it wasn't every day, but a lot of days, like, you start that in here, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit today, man.
Big question then. Do you think without that riff, y'all would have went over the top of the hump?
It just wasn't me though.
I know.
But I was only vocal one about it.
Because what you said about your game, like he kind of stopped you from getting better at certain things that you said, man, I wish.
Yeah.
If he wasn't on that, you would have went to a whole nother level of play. You think y'all would have went to you would have took it to there? I mean, because I see you as a different type of asset to a team like that.
Yeah.
And if you're telling me now that you could have gotten better, I'm like,
absolutely.
Like, wow, like, okay, well, what does that look like?
Absolutely. I put a lot of that on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, in times and when Melo had to carry the burden when he was struggling offensively. You know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I'm saying? So.
I regret something. Yeah. When I got traded to Orlando, and I was coming off the locker room stuff. So I'm not Agent Zero no more, right? So now I'm just trying to blend in, right? So, we have, you have Dwight, right? Who's a star. And then, I got JJ Redick, Anderson, right? And you have Coach, who Stan was, that's why I'm like, oh man, fuck Stan. Because he lucky he got me at this point. He lucky he got me in a situation where I couldn't be vocal with him. Because the shit he was doing in the games, on the bench, you can't do that, right? We babysitting each other because of this man. Like, first person call a timeout, the score is 12-2, they go, it's 12-2, now it's 18-6, he want to call a timeout. We winning. Oh, you motherfuckers don't want to play, get them all out of here. And he'll always dirty talk like, motherfucker turn the ball over. He like, why do I even have him in here? This stupid motherfucker. And we sit here like,
I hate that shit.
Hey, what the fuck that motherfucker be saying about me when I'm playing?
That's what he talking about me.
You know what I mean? And I'm playing with JJ, and so I need both them mentally focused. These are the shooters. So we coming down, and he's killing Anderson. And I just be wanting to say, man, yo, shut your motherfucking ass up, man. Like, you shut the fuck up, right? Yeah. Nah, you sit your ass down, you call the plays over there. Don't talk to these motherfuckers like that.
Yeah, man. That's
right? You ain't doing nothing to help these people game. You hurting their game. Yeah. You hurting their confidence. Right? And like when you say you did, and I'm like, damn, that's the only time I didn't tell a motherfucking coach, like, yo, relax, bro.
Yeah, relax.
Like, let Dwight tell him. Let us tell Turk, yo, hey, you're lazy today.
We say it differently.
Right? We know how to talk our teammates respect, but you, the coach, you control the time.
Man.
We can't tell you. The only person that can tell you something is Dwight, and the only time he gonna say something is when you just keep poking at him.
Yeah.
You poke at him enough, then he gonna spaz. I remember this motherfucker, Dwight got a block, boom, right? Somebody came down, snapped that, and then he tried to throw it, they caught it, and then boom, scored. Timeout, right? How come you didn't get that other block? I just got 2 blocks.
In a row.
Shit, they call you Superman.
He didn't say that.
I ain't calling you Superman.
He ain't say that.
He said, this Superman name's getting to your name. The crowd out here, pause, they out here just sucking you off.
Yo.
Yeah.
The wife just, man, get your fat ass out there and do the same shit I'm doing. Motherfucker over here is always criticizing somebody. I'm like,
yeah.
You might need to do that a lot, big fella.
Yeah.
Right, but it took the point where this man hustled his ass off, and then it took for that right there, and we up 20.
If fucking Georgians do that shit, somebody do something, take a shot, fall out, and this shit. I did someone game, and I saw my periphery, he fell out of his chair, and I went right over there, fall out in your motherfucking chair again.
One more time.
And see what happened. Yo, man, I went right over there. Man, what the fuck? Yeah, man, no.
I seen it in my peripheral.
Yo,
nigga, did you just fall out?
Man, listen, dog. So, man, we were playing the game. He in that joint talking about, Danielle Marsh had a tip to win the game. He missed. I had 17 rebounds. Eddie had like 13 or whatever. He coming out, Marks came, of course, he's number 1, 2 in the league in rebound. MC don't play that game. I had 17 of them bitches. You coming out, we not men, we not tough, we don't rebound the ball. Who the fuck you talking to?
You talking to me?
No, Ed, and you should be pissed too. And I'm going off. And then go, big fella, when you coming back?
No.
No. That's the type shit.
He said that shit.
Hey, big fella, when you coming back?
Yeah.
I lose it, man.
That mean he didn't like you though.
I
that just mean he didn't
lose
like
it.
You. Yeah, that's fuck shit.
Of course, I go. He come try to talk. We had the day off, whatever. Come try to talk the next day at practice. I go over there, stand next to the gym. He come over, think it's gonna be sweet again. Didn't you hear what the fuck I just told you, dog?
Man.
Fuck away from me. I ain't got shit to say to you, dog. I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit, I'm saying? Like, you poking at a nigga. Like, my knee bothered me, shooting around. Are you gonna go today? No, I'm gonna wait till tonight, man. My knee bothers me. I'm gonna walk through the plays, but I ain't gonna go up and down right now. My knee bothers me. Go now and we'll figure tonight out.
What? Yeah, that's him. That's him. That's him. That's him.
You better get your ass away from me, man. Like, this is so people wonder, like,
no.
So therefore, my knee bothers me, I'm not finna work extra in here, man. Not to go play for you. I'm gonna do my job, but I'm gonna do the stuff that I need to do to stop you, nigga. Like,
Man.
I'm saying,
it's crazy, man. Coaches like we see what you're doing. Like, if I see you cussing this man out and saying sly shit and I'm on the bench, I can assume you saying it about me too.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm already self-conscious of the things I'm doing now. Right? I'm self-conscious of, like, damn, I turned the ball over. First thing I want to do is not look. this motherfucker. Now I'll see him doing this shit like, right? You get into that, and coaches don't understand that. You're killing, your mannerisms can kill your team.
Yes.
My best games in Orlando is when a player got hurt and he couldn't play and Stan was forced to play me. Like Jay Rich missed a game, you got suspended. I go in that locker room, yeah, I got 20 today.
Easy.
He gotta play me. He got to play me. Oh, I be in that motherfucker cocky than a motherfucker. Be in that motherfucker, he talking, I be in that motherfucker stretching this shit. Yeah. I said, you already know it play. Zipper up, nigga. Yeah, zipper up, goddammit. You gotta play me today. I go out there, score 20. Next game, 1 minute.
Barely play.
1 minute. But at that point, it really didn't matter. Right? It really didn't matter because I wasn't, like he had the advantage over me. He had my pass.
So
fresh off the pass.
Yeah.
So imagine having coaches like him and that your whole career.
They would have got broke. Oh, no, they would have been broke. Oh, Eddie tried, you had Eddie.
Well, he was the assistant.
Yeah, he said, oh, nah.
Oh, we had to tell Eddie, nah, you ain't the head coach, sit your ass down.
I'm young, I got niggas like that that's like talking crazy from Randy Whitman, even Kevin McHale used to say slick shit. You know what I'm saying? Roy Williams, these all guys that try to want to break you. And then, like you say, you as a higher OG, you watching this shit, you like, man, what the fuck did you trying to break him? He not gonna say nothing back. He just gonna go into his shell when we need him to play at his best, his highest optimal situation. Like, what are we doing? And just like y'all, I used to be the guy, even at a young age, that would say something. Like, Coach, why are you talking to him like that? His daddy don't talk to him like that.
So you need a nigga like me on your team. I tell you, I got it.
Yeah. Because I didn't have that.
See,
I didn't have that.
This was in KG's.
Yeah.
See, no, I got
But KG was gone at that time, so I was like one of the, like, man, what's up, coach? And that shit used to make me mad because I knew we're winning. I'm like, yo, you can't win like that.
You don't have no power.
And no power.
It's that's the veterans.
Yeah,
And nobody would do it. That's why we always suffer from my rookie year out to my fourth year. It's like, if I got to be the one to say it, I know I'm going to lose because I'm too young. I haven't accomplished anything. So niggas not going to respect what I'm saying, but he hear me. I know he fucking hear me. This nigga not responding to the way you coaching him. And we not winning in results. So what the fuck is you saying this type of shit to it's not helping us.
You want to tell me about my game, beat me in the gym. Coach. Coach beat me in the gym. I'm here 5:30. 5:30. We want to talk about the game. You watch more film than me? No. You better come correct on that game plan. You better, nope.
Write it off.
He's right-handed, but he like going left. Like, stop.
So we talk about the time in terms of the coaching aspect, but you guys have more respect. Do you feel like coaches that played before, and obviously this doesn't hold true for every coach, but coaches actually played in the league before and know how to approach players differently? Like, you're talking about Stan Van Gundy. Does it make you even matter looking at this dude like, bro, you'd have never hooped for anybody at a high level talking this crazy shit versus a coach who actually played in the league, you know, has been through the same things you've been through?
Now, look, when I evaluate coaching, right, it's, right, plays, practice schedule, is it functional, right? How does your practice, is it a functional practice? Meaning, like, are you one of those type of coaches that start off a certain, like, you know, we're gonna do some full court stuff, turn it into half court stuff, do some plays, then go back to full court. Like, how are you progressing? You know, so I go by that. Then now in game situations, like your timeouts, your plays after timeout, can you sub correctly? So, you know, played or not played, that's how I evaluate you. Like the advantage like a player's coach have is that schedule. That schedule is very important, right? When you can look at a schedule and be like, all right, okay, we're gonna have day off here, day off here. Like, you can pre-put them shits in, and then boom, now I can look at them, and then when the season starts, how long do you, like, there'll be some times where we have a day off, and I look at the coach like, nah, the way we playing, motherfucking day off. Shit, these motherfuckers, nah.
We need to practice.
Man, we need to practice. There'll be some times like, yo, hey, coach, come on, dude.
Playing well.
Motherfuckers hurting.
Day off.
Yeah, we need a day off, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Right? And then motherfucker be like, all right, man. Because he plays, so he understands what back-to-backs, 4 games in 5 nights, 8 games in 10 days. Motherfucker knows that.
Yep.
Right? You come to practice, and you ready to practice, like, no.
How y'all feel today?
We ain't doing nothing really today.
Yeah, how y'all feel today?
All right, bet.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Right. Shots up.
Hey, fuck niggas, y'all better practice hard.
Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, no, that's. But I played for, like Lawrence Frank never played, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think for when he was our coach, I think he one of the best basketball minds that could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? Like after timeout, drawing up plays, calling out defensive sets, like calling out like one of the best basketball minds that could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? But then I've been around a guy like Mike Whitson that played, and he know how to locker room guys, vets, days off to Gil's point, when changing shoot around times to later to let guys sleep in. Just like learning your guys, you know what I'm saying? Like that's important, man. It all matters.
I love a coach that harps on execution offensively, effort on defense, strategies, being able to put in, things that we know as a system that's gonna work for not only our advantage, but help him learn us. You know what I'm saying? What the things that we do good at as a team, what's our identity? You know what I'm saying? A lot of teams right now that I look at don't got no identity. They don't have no structure. They don't got no execution. It's like you don't run the play to, we got 3 options. That's what I used to love about watching the Nets, is because J. Kidd used to make sure y'all go through the options. And if a nigga got scored, you go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Go back to it. Go back to it till they break it. And then defensively, strategies. We was talking about this offline. You got the trap on the side, trap at the top, and you're going under. Kenyon hated bigs that dropped on the pick and roll because it's like you're giving the point guard too much. But if you can go down here on the offensive end and twinkle toes and do all these fucking moves, but you can't come out here and guard, like the coach, it's up to the coach to put you in the position to do these things. So I always made sure that when I assessed a coach's ability, that they had both sides. You know what I'm saying? It's a more execution and more strategy on the defensive end. And when you got that, it's championship shit. It's just now up to the players to execute.
So we talked about the Warriors winning championships. Let's talk about a team now that's trying to win championships. Gil, probably your least favorite team in the league. But Ty Lue made an appearance on All the Smoke and talked about his expectations for Kawhi and PG this regular season.
The organization's done a great job of putting this together. I just want to see it, just one time. Just let me see it one time. Everybody here to load management, and they kind of give those guys a hard time, but you think they don't want to play in the playoffs? Like these are real significant injuries. One thing I told Kawhi and PG this summer, like, we do got to approach the regular season in a different way. Like, let's be serious about it. Let's not wait till the playoffs, because it matters. Like, who you get matched up with, have a home court advantage, not fighting the last 10 games of the season, so we won't be in the play-in. Now you can get rest. Now you can get yourself together. So they both understood that as well.
So last season, Kawhi and PG only played together 38 times. They dealt with injuries. Clippers finished 5th in the West. I want to say they were a game out behind the Suns for 4th place and potentially getting home court in that first round. But do Kawhi and PG need to take the regular season more seriously?
I think every NBA player needs to. Every team does. Right? You're talking about you're 5th in the West and your 2 players only played 38 games together.
They didn't play half of it. Yeah, that's
What? Like, imagine if they did play this 72 to 78 games together, where they would have been.
If they played 65 together.
Man. Say it again.
But they don't think about it. Like, they think that we can just turn this shit on in the play. We can miss all season and then playoffs get in. We all fresh. Your body ain't even ready for that dumb shit.
And ready to win.
Yeah. How?
Chemistry.
Yeah.
How? You ain't have no chemistry. You just training camp chemistry is gonna kick in.
No.
And then, man, you crazy as hell.
And we got to point out they dealt with injuries and all that type of stuff. But
No, I'm just saying.
But now coming into this season, that's the real shit. And you talked about this before with the load management. It hasn't really resulted in a positive now come postseason.
Some of it's load management, of course, but some of it is niggas just want to need a day off. Can't take the day off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a little nick, I ain't feeling, no, you got to play, dog.
You ain't gonna never feel 100%.
Yeah, so you got to play.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't, like, you got to play. Gil's point, like, winning is a learned behavior, dog. playing, winning in the fourth quarter, learning your teammates, learning. It's a learned behavior. And that's what the regular season is used for. And to Gil's point, all 350 need to take this shit serious every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting, like, it ain't, this is not recreation. Like, you getting paid to do it. Like, this is a job. You're getting a paycheck. Like, you gave somebody your social security number. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting a paycheck for this. Like, just imagine if the dude that's delivering the mail or the doctor today decide that he don't.
I don't want to give out the mail.
Yeah, I don't give out man. Because when you don't have
like 5 houses.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's supposed to be 120 houses a day. I'm gonna do 27 of them motherfuckers. You know what? Guess what? You ain't gonna have a job. You know what I'm saying? And if more people approach it that way, that's why, like, to the point I was making before, like, I didn't work on my game, but they couldn't say that because I showed up and I did my job. Right? I'm saying when the lights came on, what I'm getting paid to do is win basketball game, be perfect. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? So them dudes need to do this. You know what I'm saying, you got to win, man. It's about now.
I guarantee they respect Allen Iverson's quote now.
Practice.
Y'all talking about practice? Hey, they talking about the games now.
Yeah.
They missing games now.
Yeah.
Right? He talking about he missing practice, but he's playing his ass off. They missing games.
And in practice.
Like to keep Iverson out of the game, you had the motherfucker lock you had to lock the doors on him.
Celtic pride.
Yeah, you got to lock the door on him.
You got to go kidnap him.
They missing games and it's cool now. And that's the problem. It's cool to miss games. Like,
yeah, I saw a meme, right? Somebody said the top was I need a man that don't play no games. And it had a picture of Ben Simmons, Zion, Kawhi, and Anthony Davis.
Man, no games.
I need a man that don't play no games.
Like
I was like, oh, the internet, motherfucker, crucial, boy.
Like if you have an injury, man, listen, if you have you injured.
We know the difference.
Little banged up ankle, thigh bruise, shut the fuck up.
You hurt?
You better put that little icy high, you better put some football pads.
You hurt?
I mean, Dwayne Wade had all body, like, motherfucker was a football player out there, man. You talking about, come on, y'all talking about knick-knack that y'all resting on.
So we talk about Jordan, his last year, age 39 into 40, played all 82 games, started 67, was playing like 37 minutes a game.
And they said they was taking, when they was draining his knee, they said it was black. It was like draining black tar out his knee.
Dead blood.
And he's still going out there goddamn playing, man. I listen.
Yeah, I just think they need to make them for one, demand it for one. And them dudes there, to T-Lou's point, they need to take it more serious, man. And you got to try to win as many games as you can in regular season.
Yes, you have to.
And not even knock to Kawhi and PG, but there are only 10 players that played all 82 games.
I know one of them.
82 plus. I'm going to give you the list. We're going to start.
One of them.
KJ Martin, Easton, Harrison Barnes, Kel Bridges, Hardenstein, Kevon Looney, Jordan Poole, Vucevic, Derek White, Patrick Williams.
So no
Kel
stars.
Actually played 83 games.
No
This
stars.
nigga played an extra.
And the
Give me
year
my
before,
extra game check.
KJ had a false positive COVID test. That's the only reason he missed 2 games.
So you're talking about not one star is playing. So these guys can go all 82 games, but you saying your best players can't.
Yeah.
Like, look at the example that y'all making.
Come on, man.
Like, I can say if the whole league was, but these guys, right here, you got these guys playing all 82.
Stockton and Malone was a prime example of just playing.
Kel Bridges played 83.
Yeah, he played extra games.
I'm with it. He was trying to get there. He was like, man, this gonna mess up. They were like,
I gotta play 82. I'm gonna play one more.
And he was like, because he wanted to play, they were like, it don't count against you. It don't count, you be all right, you good. It don't count against you, the travel day and all that. We give you time to get off the plane. You ain't gotta get off the plane and go play today. He was like, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there.
Yep.
I'm with him though, man.
And just quickly, we talked about the Warriors last segment, but Jordan Poole played all 82 games. I mean, so whatever you want to say, distraction, whatever it may be, obviously the best ability is availability.
Absolutely.
So these guys are. But now let's get back to Kawhi and PG. I know it's pretty fair to say that they're not going to play an 82-game season this year. If they
Why is it fair to say?
Because we haven't seen it in the 4 years that they've been there.
We should be more critical of these guys because they're not even going to budge unless we're more critical.
Yeah. You want to see it.
It don't matter if we critical or not, man. It doesn't. It's on them whether they an organization demand it, and on them to go out and. You know what I'm saying? Of course, injuries are part of it. I'm the first one. We played through surgeries and played through injury and played hurt and played when I know I shouldn't have played. You know what I'm saying? That led to more surgery. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I know playing through stuff at times when your guys need you. You know what I'm saying? It goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? But
how bad do you
My
want
question would be, how would you guys approach, if you're the Clippers, how are you approaching load management this season with Kawhi and PG?
I put a number of games on it. I'll give you a few.
Are they both coming back from injury?
Yeah.
They both
Kawhi had the knee, PG was out.
Are they fully healthy going into the season? That's the question.
I mean, we'll find out in the next.
Listen, if I'm the Clippers, or if I'm any team, right? I'm going back to the AI. I don't need y'all in fucking practice like that, Dan. My resume is off the fucking games. My resume is not, nobody's judging my practice.
Yeah, good practices.
Like, oh shit, he 82-0 in the practice. Like, nah, fuck that. Like, I want you for the game. There's no ego with me as a coach. Oh yeah, you gonna give it to me today or tonight? I'll give tonight. I'll take, GM tonight. We pay him tonight, right? Yeah, tonight. I fuck the shoot around. Fuck the practice. Yeah, show up tonight. If you need to sleep all day, goddammit, I need to see you tonight, right? I need you to be an owl tonight. I don't need no Eagles, goddammit, tonight. Yeah. Right? That's where everything counts tonight. Make sure you're ready for. I don't give a fuck what you do. Make sure you're ready for tonight. That's how I'm approaching it. Yep. Like you motherfuckers shooting 10,000 shots, after practice, and now your body too sore for the game. No. Take 10,000 shots in the game. How about that? Right, give me them shits in the game.
Yeah, I think they need to put a number on it.
Yeah, so what would that number be if you just hypothetically, if you had to think about
how many games they need to play together?
82. 82, Gil. Say it again.
But I'm being realistic.
75.
I ain't gonna even say that many.
70?
Like I said, if they play 65 games together.
Just the CBA minimum.
Together, 65? Okay.
If they play combined together 65 games, with the roster they have and all that, they record in those 65 games.
Should be decent.
Should be a fucking pretty good record. With the
I would
coach
say
they have, with the
top three in
talent
the
they
West,
have, the top
pretty-
3 in the West, if they play 65 games together, and the young dogs they got over there, I think the other 50, they can hold the fort down.
They hold the fort down?
That's compared to the 30, what he said, 35?
38, I believe.
38.
Last year. And they
Give me
fifth in the
65.
West.
Give me 65.
65?
Yo,
Yeah, you hit that
they were
All-NBA
fifth in the
minimum,
West.
postseason
They
award
played
minimum.
38. So if they play 65 games together, I think the team needs to put a number on it. We'll give you them games. We'll give you the 15 off. I'll give you 15 off.
Here's something that is going to shock the basketball world and all them reporters out there. I talked to Tyrone Lue, and I said, man, why do my mans get low money, right? Talking about Westbrook.
Yep.
Why my man get low money, man? He said, we gave him everything we had. He said, we gave him everything he had. He didn't want to go nowhere. And we're glad he didn't, because we've never had a leader, and he is our leader. Think about the perception of Westbrook. And Tyrone Lue said, we finally have a leader on our team to push us forward.
I believe that.
Because we played.
Because
right?
you're good at the sport. Just because you can put that ball in the basket and you fucking can stop a motherfucker on the other end, that don't mean you're a leader. I'm saying Paul George is one of the best talented offensive players there is. I don't see, I've been around, he just seemed like a quieter kind of a guy. I'm gonna lead by example. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna play hard, I'm gonna put that thing in that basket, I'm gonna strap up. If I have to say something, I might. But Kawhi, he ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I could see that, you know what I'm saying? But no, Russ is vocal, but
I know, but it's crazy how the perception of, oh, this man is the selfish, and he said, man, that's my leader. That's the leader of this team.
Bro, hold on. It's the confrontational guys that become the leaders. You got
He's
two.
not confrontational.
When it matters though, he'll call you out. He's the aggressive alpha of the group. So you got two non-confrontational guys who don't speak as much, don't say as much. But then you got Russ, who coming in there. Hey, what's up, man? This how it's supposed to. He knows traditionally how to be a leader. He's an alpha. That's how he play. But when you got a guy like that, and Tyrone's like, oh, we got us a leader, that shit make all the sense in the world.
You remember that shit? We said it before, but Bill was telling us when we was in Washington. He said when the trade happened, he was just, I'm worried. The perception of what Westbrook, who he is, how he sounds, right? He said so. When Westbrook came to the locker room, into the gym, we were playing, right? He said so we're going up and down. He said Westbrook watching. Hold on, give me the ball. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
He said, he pointed to me. He said, y'all know who the fuck that is? Huh? Do y'all know who that is right there? Bradley motherfucking Beal right there. All-star, all-NBA player, best player on this team. Y'all went up 7 times, he didn't get the ball. Who the fuck do y'all think y'all are? Who the fuck do y'all, that's Bradley fucking Beal right there.
My point.
Right? He's supposed to get the ball all 7 times.
Every time.
And he gonna give it to y'all. Ain't no damn way y'all go up 7, not even 2 times without that man touching him. Y'all should be looking for him the whole time. Bradley Beal sitting there like I think I like this, man. Right? And he said, man, no one's ever said that shit, man. And he said, man, I loved Westbrook. I'm mad he left. Like, it's crazy how the perception of it. Washington was mad he left. They were mad like, yo, Westbrook, don't go over there. They tell him, don't go over there. Like, grass ain't green over there. Don't go over there. Just stay over here. We want you over here.
Yeah.
And it's crazy though. Like the perception that's put out there versus what the players say.
Is that the conflict that happened with the Lakers? Is that he was too much of that alpha leader for them compared to what LeBron wanted?
Possibly.
As a conflict. It looked like a clash.
It's a vocal person that's, like seeing things that just doesn't fit what he does.
Yeah, but then it says a lot about him, his character as a person, though. You know what?
I'm gonna take a back seat.
I'm gonna take a back seat.
Yep. And didn't say much.
Yep. Take a back seat. Yeah.
See how we do without me doing
guess what this shit gonna be.
Yep. Like it's just, and that's why players is better when we talk to each other, right? Because we understand the game. We've been in situations. We understand where, all right, they fucking with dude, man. Like we've been in that situation before where our hands is tied. We can't say shit. So we just trying to, when you gonna trade me, man? Like, y'all having a meeting over there, okay, I'm just taking my jersey off over here. Like, all right, I ain't got time for this shit, right?
Absolutely.
Like, we've been there.
And everything we say about Westbrook, that full season he played with the Lakers, obviously it didn't turn out how anybody wanted it to, but started 78 games, but played 78 and 82 games. Mm-hmm. Last season with the trade, played 73 games. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, like,
he gonna play. He don't believe. Yeah, he don't believe in days off like that, man. Unless he's really injured, man. Like when people ask me like, who would you pick, and I say if I don't pick him, I'll be mad that I got to play against him. Right? Because one thing I know is he gonna play 1,000%.
Yep.
Hard.
I know he gonna go 1,000%. I don't want to play against a dude like that. Right?
So he played, 2 years with the Lakers?
Just one full year, and then they moved him to the bench this past season before the trade.
He probably played the most games. Him and LeBron and AD combined, West probably played more games than both of them combined.
I think it was close. It may have been like, they might have played like 82 or something like that combined. LeBron,
You know what's crazy though?
Yeah.
It explains his production drop off from Washington to LA because your leadership, being able to be a leader, affects how you play. And because I used to be like, yo, how the fuck is he missing the shots that he normally makes his whole career? The little midi bank shots, the side shots. This nigga was airballing, hitting the backboard. And I'm like, ain't no way you just drop off like that. But then you look back and you say, damn, this nigga was mentally trying to find out why I can't be the leader of the team and run the team the way I'm accustomed to.
When we talk about Russ, Kobe fan, big Kobe guy, big LA guy, comes back to the Lakers. And some of that was warranted by him. I want to say his first 2 preseason games, he had like 15 turnovers combined. And y'all know, fucking with Lakers Nation,
kill you.
Anybody will get it.
Kill you.
No, everybody gonna get it.
Everybody gonna get it. So now you, Russ, coming back, you coming back home. This is your homecoming. You playing for the team that your favorite player played on, and you literally got fans during the game calling you Westbrook, pass, whatever. But now you go to the Clippers.
Shell shock, right? I remember Dwayne Wade said the same thing about Chicago, right? He said, my perception of Chicago wasn't the same when I got there. He said, you know, Shaq, me and Shaq coming back, sold out, right? You know, me, LeBron coming in, sold out. I'm like, yeah, Chicago, yeah, your man's here. He said, now you going in there, and they see you every day, and you like, damn, where everybody at, right?
Wow.
He said, the reality was when I'm coming to town, I am him. When I'm here, it's only being sold out when the star comes.
Absolutely.
Damn.
And then, you know, same thing with Westbrook. I'm coming home, like when I come here, I'm cheered as an opponent. Now, as a Laker, hometown hero, this and this, and now the people I generally came here to see, the city I represent when I'm in these other cities, y'all booing me?
Man.
Like, y'all really hate me? Oh, no. Wow. That's hurtful.
Well, I'm gonna go to the other side and stick it to you.
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna go to my hood.
Yes,
The hood.
But now you go to Clippers, 21 games with Clippers, started all 21 games, embraced them. You know, it wasn't
He
all
held
the
the
shit
fort
with the
down when them
media.
dudes was out, man. Like, they relied, like, he played great.
Yeah, he did.
On both sides.
Yeah,
On
played great.
So both sides, like the hatred that the Lakers gave was unwarranted because he's the only one that was actually playing.
Yep.
Like LeBron and them, like, take if we start the season off and say, all right, LeBron's gonna play only 30-something games, AD's gonna play, you know, about 30-something games, we would have sat there and said, oh, they're gonna be shitty,
Trash.
right? You're not gonna blame nobody at that point. If we already said you're gonna be like, oh, they're not gonna do nothing. And, you know, but the fact that they're not winning and he's the only person that y'all just like,
We got Westbrook.
Well,
We got
boom! Who else y'all gonna put the fuck in?
Triple-double.
Westbrook.
Who else? Ain't nobody here.
Triple-double.
Yep.
so let's put just a pin on this Clippers one. They're opening up their new stadium in Inglewood next season. Plan is to have Kawhi and PG there to launch the new era in the city of champions, Inglewood. The Clippers don't win a chip this year. Do you trade PG, Kawhi, or both? Well, Gil, if you saying they're not going to win, then answer the question.
This is empty.
That better be water. Hydrate. But what I'm saying is, if that
Just
doesn't,
like what they are, water.
if that doesn't happen, but if you drink too much of it, you go to the Clipper game, they got like 6,000 bathrooms for you. You can pee wherever you want. You're not going to wait in no lines.
I told you, that lets you know how motherfucking terrible the bathrooms, that's what you highlight. Like, yeah, we got 6,000, but everybody go.
What is it, 1,000, whatever it is.
Everybody go take PPs, yeah. That's what
You can pee quick and get back to the action.
Like, come on, man. Not heated seats, not, you know what I mean? Not little TVs right here so we can, you know, the upper room, they can see, like, come on, man.
They got a lot of other shit too.
Like,
Steve
I'm
Ballmer
talking
got
about,
that
like,
bag.
come on, we gonna do something to brag about, like,
That man worked come Microsoft, ain't no telling what he
Yeah.
that
know what I'm
upper
saying?
room, right, that whole level, like, I know y'all can't see down there. I got your little screen TVs where y'all can just look in
They
there.
got the AI facial recognition. They gonna screen capture, put them at the game, so it's always gonna be sold out. You know,
Hey, I'm a Clippers fan.
We know.
1160 to obviously we got
We heard.
we got KJ over there.
We seen it.
Absolutely, Jack.
But I'm just saying that now at this point, they've strengthened this roster up. Obviously, everything is contingent on Kawhi and PG. As the team goes, as they go, the team goes. But they don't win a chip now. Do you start thinking about breaking that thing up?
No.
You keep it going?
It's the Clippers. Like, okay, let's be real. Do they even have luxury to trade people? Listen, y'all got 2 stars three that the world wouldn't think y'all would have got. Like, just keep them, right? Just keep them. No one cares. Right? You're not gonna get anything better.
If they somehow get Harden.
Don't keep him too. Just whatever you can get to come, just keep it, right? You remember the old model was everybody we get rid of it. Just 3 years go, 3 years go. Now you just keep, all right? You know, they get old, whatever, you know, just, you're not in, even though you're in LA, you do not have the luxury to be trying to dump players and rebuild. You don't have that kind of luxury, bro.
It makes sense too. That makes sense.
You're not the Lakers, man. You're not gonna go 2 dead seasons, then you're gonna get LeBron, AD, and shit like that, win championship. That's not going. You're gonna have to build and build and build, and you know, you get Harden this year, next year you probably get let's see, Dame Lillard, and then boom, we won a championship. There we go. There we go. It took you 7 superstars. It took you 7 stars.
Hey, that's right, bro. That's
1,200 bathroom.
Because if they do get rid of him, it's like you said, rebuilding in LA next to the. It don't make sense. It's going.
You can't do it in Inglewood.
Yeah, it's destruction.
You can't come with that bullshit in Inglewood.
Yeah, man.
You know, Inglewood. You know, it's not the same anymore.
But they definitely not winning no chips.
I'm just saying the city.
Boy, stop it.
The city. It looked different now.
They played in Inglewood since Skippy was a puppy.
Yep.
The city's different now.
It's Caucasians, right?
They still got the Sizzler.
They got the Sizzler still?
Still got the Sizzler.
Man, I love it.
So that's the last bastion of
man, listen, I just want my son to play some meaningful basketball, man.
I'm saying.
That's all I ask for, man. I've been watching horseshit basketball for the last 3 years, man. So I just want him to go out and have a chance every night.
No, I mean, listen, they should be exciting. It's just that the stars got to play, that's all.
They got to play and win, man. They got to
want to win. They got to want to win. They got to want it. They want to want it. Like, you got to want to play 70, 65, 70 games. You got to want that. Mm-hmm. I feel like that podcast shit, man, like, that thing to me, when I see PG doing the podcast shit, like, the era, I see it, I get it. Everybody want to do it and have a conversation and have, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, this is time to be in the lab 2-3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Where even you taking an hour or 2 just to talk on the pod, but we know how much time that takes. Production, coming up with guests, you got to do it this time, that time.
They got a good, strong crew over there, so I know they're maximizing his time and energy.
So for me, it's just...
I used to be over there, so
it's just like, man, like, but where's the priority, right? Where's the priority? Because I'm just cut from a different cloth of seeing guys who have, like a Kobe Bryant. Yeah. It's always my metric of, man, look how much time a nigga like that spent in the gym. Even a guy like Melo, D-Wade, LeBron, you never seen them deter to go do something else during the season. Yeah. It was always focused, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't see the focus.
Motherfuckers wasn't offering millions of dollars to sit down and talk basketball.
But you already making millions of dollars to play the game.
Nah, but we're talking about, we're talking about an hour and a half of talking, right? Like, we can't be that delusional of like what media say. Well, get in the gym. How you at this award show, bitch? Because it's 10 o'clock. All right, it's 10 motherfucking o'clock. I just finished working out. I might go work out after this, right? Let's not pretend that, right? If I practice every 3 hours, after my practice, I can come in here and do an hour and a half and leave and go. Like, this is not something I'm sitting here 8 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's the perception becomes reality.
But
that's the whole point for me.
But is it
if you wanted to be reality.
But I'm saying, it's okay.
I did a blog.
But that's different. Draymond got 4 chips. It's okay. But I'm just saying from the eyes, the perception out there, he's got 4 chips. So if you want to do a podcast.
Game, though, like, for us to finish a game, and I want to go on after the game and talk about my day or the games that's went on in the NBA. What else is there for me to do after the game?
Yeah. But that's my other point. So you hear stories back in the day about MJ up playing cards all night, doing whatever he's doing. So that's cool. But you can't knock PG. And I know, but that's kind of, but I'm not saying you are, but that's the perception narrative out there. It's like, shit, Artest used to work in Circuit City back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, guys have free times, they got shit to do. I'm just saying, the guys have free times, they have shit they want to do in their free time. Like, would they rather, like, oh, we don't see him doing his pod, but he out on the corner fucking do whatever he's doing.
It's the narrative.
Yeah.
We talk about the Bobo narrative. You don't work hard, you don't do this. It's like, if you in the booth, you trying to rap, or you trying to do whatever it is you're trying to do, the perception becomes, well, if you wasn't out doing this and you was in here doing this, maybe y'all would have won. That's the variable that's created with the narrative of, man, you're spending more time on this than we see you in the gym,
If guys
right?
are not winning, then yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. If guys are not winning, what's the priority of, like, once you start to take us to the point where we can see wins and feel good about, yeah, do more of that podcast, man. As long as it's leading to us winning, keep doing that shit.
But like perception is not reality. Reality is reality, right? I did this podcast after we played. I do media before the game. I do media after the game. That's an hour and a half of my motherfucking day. What's the difference? No one cares then. While I'm talking, I could be out there motherfucking shooting, but I got to sit here and do this stupid ass interview.
Winning and losing is the difference.
But there's no one talks about the losers doing interviews for an hour and a half. But if I did a podcast for that same hour and a half, there would be a problem. Not realizing I do it anyway for these goofy ass groups.
That's why I just said the perception is that the losing
but that's what I'm saying.
don't really matter.
But you're telling him that he should do it when that's not reality. Like, no, he does his thing. Like, do your thing. Like, you got time to get in the lab. This is 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, something like I said, they wasn't offering guys millions of dollars to go talk.
I did a blog. I did the NBA blog, so I already know.
But you did a fire blog, PG doing a fire podcast. If the podcast was trash, then it would be like, damn, nigga, you're not playing that. Your shit, your podcast whack.
No, it's fire.
But it's fire.
And it's doing its numbers as it's supposed to do what it's do. So let's see you do the same on the floor.
For sure.
That's my point. It's like, yo, you got a fire-ass podcast. It's like you putting a lot of energy into this.
By himself.
Because you're doing your damn thing, right? Now let's fucking win some fucking games, my G. Let's play 65 games, my G, because now I'm thinking,
that's gonna boost the pod numbers.
You could be icing or rehabbing or whatever the fuck you're supposed to be doing extra time.
Yeah.
This is extra hours you could be putting in on this shit. But it's like, I just want to see the carryover. Like, yo, you gonna do this, nigga, win.
But how does that carry over to wins? Like,
I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying when you're doing this,
if he has
I need you to win too.
Why do you need him to?
Because you're playing, you're getting paid to play.
So if he goes 0 for 82, that podcast is a problem?
No, if you only play 38 games, it's a problem. You only play 38 games.
No, they play 38 together. So
whatever games you play, nigga, play half the season or more half the season, bro, so we can actually see
Maybe he's hurt, so that's why he's podcasting.
Maybe he's not hurt. Maybe he just not.
He played 56 games in the regular season. He was almost at that 65 minimum.
Where was he at?
He played 56 games.
56 games. You know what I'm saying?
35 minutes a game.
But I'm at the end of the day, I'm not saying that the podcast is a detriment to how he playing. I'm just looking at it from a perceptional standpoint of if you looking at it like, damn, this shit, why this not adding up? It's supposed to add up together for me.
What I'm saying is, PG, if you shut down the podcast, we move up to number 3 in the standings.
Exactly. Shut that shit down, nigga. Step down.
We're number 1, retired players.
You're 5.
Huh?
You're gonna be 5.
Why?
If he stops the podcast today, the podcast is after. It's not like he's doing his shit during the game.
No, Gil, I'm saying we in that number 4 spot right now.
Oh, yeah, if he shut his shit down,
we go to number 3.
3, yeah. Hey, PG, shut that shit down for personal use.
All you players, shut your podcast down.
Y'all need to focus on your craft.
Focus. I'm trying to push us in the right direction. Y'all ain't paying. Y'all ain't catching on.
Y'all niggas doing too much podcasting.
Doing too much.
Doing too much, nigga.
Draymond.
Go win. Go fucking do this other shit. Let us do this.
JJ, all you motherfuckers, go on, get the fuck out of here.
JJ, go start your career again.
That's all I'm saying.
Go be a coach, goddammit. This should be a GM.
Doing all that talking.
We selfish over here.
No, for sure. But speaking of selfish, Gil, we got some shit to do today. We got a long ass drive to make. So we're gonna get into it. Now when you said we was doing this shit, I'm like, okay, somewhere greater Los Angeles area, it gotta be. Then you said the location. I did the Waze.
2 hours.
Shit said like 220. But y'all gonna appreciate it, and that's why we grind for y'all. So let's get into Mostly Fans. Shit said 2 hours, 20 minutes. I'm stopping at Taco Bell or somewhere.
Taco Bell.
You know,
Boy, you got a porta potty in the car?
nah, elaborate.
He must be a total.
Elaborate.
Roll the window down.
Elaborate.
He's farting
He
today.
must.
I got mind control.
The driver's seat to the bottom part must retract. He got
Mind
a toilet
control.
like that bitch.
I can hold it. Military style. Days on end if it need to be. No, I'm just kidding.
Out of all places. You say Chipotle, nigga?
First question is underdog user tag Spash G6. And one day they're gonna fuck me up. They fucked me up. Who was it? Big Chubby or whatever it was yesterday. So I gotta read these names in advance. So when NBA players get fined, where does that money go, and why is it so damn much?
From the NBA or the team? Which ones?
I mean, shit. But
I'm gonna just be honest with you. I never got fined from the team.
Okay.
No, like the coach would be like, "Yo, we fining you," and I'm like, "All right, bet we gonna see." Right? Motherfucker fine me, we gonna have problems. Because this is what I remember telling the general manager this. I said, "Listen, we're NBA players. The fine is not enough to change the behavior, but enough to piss me off." Right? You know, you talking about I missed the bus 5,000, right? Fuck your 5,000, but you finding me 5,000 for being 1 minute late? I took a cab and beat you motherfuckers here anyway.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not late to this practice. I beat you here anyway. Right? So you want to piss me off, huh? I get paid in the game. All right, I think my ankle hurt. How about that? Right? So I said, so stop all this little petty shit, right? Either fine me, big boy fine, or I'm like, I ain't doing that shit no more.
Yeah.
Right? I got fined. I played my my knee was hurting, so Nick Young can start. Fine me 50,000. Never did that shit again.
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't worth 50,000.
Absolutely not.
5? Oh, you petty. Y'all petty. Right? So I don't know where the money actually goes.
Yeah. I don't know where that shit goes. They talking about charity.
Charity starts at the
Year, I
crib.
think my second or my third year, rookie side, I lost like $350.
In fines? NBA fines or team?
NBA.
Texts and stuff?
Fighting.
They take it out the check?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you're not seeing that shit.
Yo,
you expecting the check to come in a minute.
You just see deduction, yeah.
Yeah, I had 2 fights that year, a couple ejections, like $350. On a rookie, yeah.
On a rookie did? Oh,
we're gonna have to talk it out.
No, we're no talking out. No, we talked it out. All right, that man told me, listen, son, if you want to continue to be a part of this NBA, change ways. You got it. Wink and the gun.
Never been fined? Oh, shit, good man.
Oh,
Good Samaritan.
Man, I've been fined $25,000 a time, $35,000. Like single incidents, like verbal abuse of a game official, failure to leave the floor in a timely. Oh, they packed that shit on, dog. Oh, man, I got kicked out for clapping. Man, I kicked me out the game for clapping.
Oh, was that year when they told us no reactions?
Yeah, well, the nigga Stack missed the tech.
That's it. That's the referee.
Yeah, motherfucking gave me man, I lost it.
Yeah, referees.
Yeah, but I don't know. We don't know where the damn money go. We don't get it back. That's for damn sure.
That's for damn sure.
I don't know where it goes. We don't get it back.
All right, second question is from Jug Up, underdog username Jug Up. What was the best run you had in the summer that the media wouldn't have known about?
Best run? The best run would probably be LA, back like 05, 06 for me, a real run, or when I started playing in Chicago.
Okay.
You never did hacks?
Real run!
Hacks at the hangar out here in LA? The hacks hangar?
Nah.
Oh, man.
I
never seen you there. I never seen you down there.
Yeah, I don't think. What year was that?
This was 2008.
Yeah,
2009.
Yeah, I was staying in DC.
You did Vegas had good runs too.
Yeah, at the
Joe Boomazar Impact.
Impact.
Yeah.
Nah, the real run.
Yeah, that wasn't really around when I was like that wasn't. Where did you play in the summer?
UCLA.
Yeah, UCLA. Yeah. That was it.
I mean, those runs are always cool, but real run had a moment. Everybody talks about the Drew League, but real run was, Antoine Walker showing up at halftime with no shoes, dropping 60, just all the crazy games that would crack out there in Carson. So shout out to the Anthony Necro over there, man. Yeah, them shits used to go down. A last question for you guys. This person did put an underdog tag, so they get no bread.
So don't read it.
But
No bread, no wasted time.
Can you not appreciate the question?
No.
It's a good question.
Don't care.
Fuck them.
Gil.
Man, the people in the chat want their money, man. Go
Fuck
pick
'em.
somebody in the money. Here, I'll give you one.
Can I just
No.
can I just read it?
No.
Fuck them.
He don't get.
It's work related.
No.
You don't get no love.
No.
Sign up. Download the app.
It's the only work related question.
Okay, download the app.
That's how we get
All right,
our
you go ahead and
bread.
get
So whoever, I'm not gonna read, but whoever posting as George Lucas, if you download this app, you ask this question again. With your underdog username, you got to spam us though, because you know it'd be too many.
Just got bumped, y'all.
You got a 50 coming for you next week if you do it. If not, we're gonna move on, forget about it.
Somebody gonna read somebody
I got
else. You got another one?
Yeah, I got
We're
another
gonna
one.
find, okay.
Follow the rules, man.
All right, so last question comes from his username is Pepperoni Tony 4. I think that's still, yeah, I can say that. Pepperoni Tony 4. What do you think is the biggest misconception about basketball?
The biggest misconception? So you should have went with the
Everybody cares. Everybody cares about it, right?
Yeah.
It's just like anything in life. Some people are just gifted enough to pass through it, just getting a check, feeding my family, right? Everybody doesn't love it, just like everybody doesn't love going to their job. It's just they're doing it just to pay their bills. Same thing in sports.
Which is from an outsider's perspective, we think y'all are getting all this money, but it's all relative, obviously, to whatever industry or business you're working in. But most people hate their jobs. That's just, work is still work.
Well, work is still work. Which is weird because
Like some days y'all
we
annoy me.
we work the least hours.
Yeah, get paid the most.
We work the least hours, get paid the most.
But shit.
The biggest misconception is that everybody wants to win. Everybody wants like
Y'all think it all ties in the same? Cares. If you care, you care about winning and losing. It all ties in together.
Well, so the players care more than the owners.
Well, it means more to you. I mean, I don't mean from a financial standpoint, obviously.
Well, we actually playing, so it should. We actually out there running up and putting it down.
But you would think that if you own a business, you would be running it to be
successful, be invested.
To be the top.
To be invested.
Yeah.
Like,
But we talked about this last
a
week.
handful of owners that's invested.
We talked about this last week, right? For them, like you look at the Donald Sterling mentality, success for them is shit. I bought this team for $300 million and just sold it for $5 billion, right?
Yeah,
we didn't win no championship.
Yeah, that's success.
We didn't win our championship. We barely made the playoffs.
Business.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we know those owners, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just that you know.
So you take Mark Cuban, for instance, like he invested. Like he cares about if they don't call a foul for Dirk. Or if Luke is not getting the calls, he's making I'm saying he's invested in.
He's making calls.
I'm saying, yeah. He getting fined for shit like.
But he comes
invested in his.
He's a fan.
He's a fan. This referee cannot ref none of my games no more. Oh, he doing all that.
Yeah.
Steve Ballmer, he's invested. I'm saying he's there. He's like that ain't a act when he's at the game and he's cheering. He's red as mother because them guys playing great. He's into it. Like no, he's invested in his team. You know
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you got some other guys that they don't come out the boot.
We don't even know who they are.
You ain't never seen them. You know what I'm saying? You might know their name.
It's called
or it's a group, or it's a group of them. Or it's a group of them.
Yeah,
for sure.
Return on investment.
Like,
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it just.
Where's my bread?
Yeah.
At the end of this motherfucking quarter, I need to know that we made some money. That's what business is compared to Mark Cuban and Ballmer being fans of the game that can be invested in the actual winning and losing of it.
But when the owner shows up, it's like a big deal. Oh shit, owner, shit, such. Everybody walking around that bitch on egg shit.
Yeah.
Everybody want everything spick and span around this motherfucker. They take the ankles a little tighter. They motherfucking saying the floor clean, the rims tight.
Yeah.
Like it just everybody want to be on point because the owner show up today. Next thing you go back tomorrow, trash ain't been taken out. Like, it's
I got some good news to announce. So we had the username George Lucas, obviously phenomenal filmmaker, but he downloaded the app
already.
Hit a buzzer beater.
So you gonna read it?
And he used promo code Gills Arena, so he got that $100 deposit match.
Hey.
That's why we was just stretching it out to give you time. The rest of y'all do the same shit. Underdog keeping us alive. You see the cups.
I told you, hey, listen.
One of y'all created his username for him. Let me find
I told
out.
you, we're going to start putting y'all motherfuckers up here. So we're going to start putting y'all on the Summer Jam screen.
And since y'all want to talk about how niggas look all the time, attach an image of yourself as well.
See how
Get your haircut, goddammit.
See how we just squeeze a nigga out for $100?
Yeah, go on and read his question, man.
No squeeze. You got a deposit back.
You better download that app.
Now you got 150 off top.
Download that app.
Y'all better fuck around and download it. But he wants to know, has any work messed up a teammate's gameplay? No names needed, Rasheed, LOL.
Throw that in there.
Oh, I'm gonna drop the name any motherfucking way. I don't give a fuck about these niggas out here, nigga. You was in the story, nigga. They need to know who you are. Nigga, what's up?
The work messed him up?
I don't know no stories about the work.
Has any work improved gameplay? Like, you know what you need to do is just...
Need to go call such and such.
If you show harder on that screen.
Hey, today, hey. Yeah.
Oh, girl that you had over there, man.
Work helping. Was having a shoot. One player was having a shooting slump. And I said, oh, hold on. I got something for that shooting slump. Boy, you just stressed. Hey, can you meet in the can you meet in the garage? All right, Maybach open. There's gonna be a player in there. Handle your business.
Damn, that's how your live went?
Had 5 threes. Like, there we go. And the funny part is, that became his routine.
With the work?
Just work. Just before the game started, you gotta go get some head and
That's the Becky work. Man, I told y'all the Becky work worked.
That was his good luck charm, boy.
That attention, man.
Not no socks, not no meal, get head. And that, that's the funny thing about like athletes. If you do something and it work,
got to keep it going.
I gotta keep it going. That's my shit now.
Got to keep it going.
That's my shit now.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't know if she did or she didn't. I have no answer for that one. So
just got a text from Underdog, say y'all niggas is fired.
How? We boosting the ratings.
With an ER.
We got players out here trying to work out, man. What's work? They looking it up. What's
but
work?
all the players that watch this show, I hope y'all are taking lessons on work. If you're a work thief, like I said at the beginning of the show, look in the mirror, really address yourself, all right?
But hey, these players are getting caught with the work in real time. The OnlyFans work, they social media work.
It's hard
They
nowadays.
doing the wrong shit. You supposed to keep the work on the down low.
When Facebook came, there was a lot of positives that came with it. We missed the instant messenger day. A lot of positive with the Facebooks and the Twitters and all, but a lot of negatives too. Connectivity just became a little too easy, a little too quick. You can reach out and touch anybody, but that's neither here nor there. Appreciate you, Kenya, for pulling up all week.
I'm talking about.
Appreciate you, Gil, as always, in the Yeezys. Appreciate you, Rasheed.
Appreciate you.
And we appreciate all you out there, man. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. We'll be back Tuesday, maybe Monday. Just if we get this interview, we about to go get.
Man, pass the work, man. Pass the fucking work, man.
This is our Paul Pierce right here.
Look, with the honor call for greatness, the